Okay, everyone, so we're heading into the first true open world exploration of the game. As you can see, that map showed that there's a lot of different ways we can go. It is nighttime, so it's going to be interesting to try to do this with no light. But let's give it a look. And let's see what we can find out here. It says, make your way for Lost Wing. Looks like we're in a bunch of farmlands, right? Grab this item here. Maybe we'll head up into one of these hills and see if there's anything on the sides. Like can we actually, like, go up here? Yeah. Is there anything up here, though? Is there a point to being up here? Oh, a wold hound. Wold hound.
Don't let them get away. Finished.
Those wold hounds got their butts kicked. 2 bloody hides. Well, if we can find anything out here by exploring. There's a house. Can you go in the houses and loot the houses? Linucto, hello, says, I'm playing the game myself. I will watch or play through after the fact. That sounds good to me. I hope that you enjoy it. So far, I've been enjoying it. El Grey Zoro says, the game doesn't really feel like Final Fantasy or look like Final Fantasy to me, but it doesn't seem like there's a specific look for Final Fantasy. I mean, not anymore. At one point, I would say there was, but I think those days are long gone. They're really going for, like, a full, like, almost reboot. Every time they make a new Final Fantasy game now, they're totally going for something different. So, in that regard, I don't think you can say, oh, that doesn't really fit. As long as it seems to be the same world, some of the same elements. Like I said, oh, we got chocobos, we got Moogles, we got crystals, we got monsters and eidolons or icons or whatever you want to call them in this iteration. As long as you've got some commonalities, you know, in the world design and everything, I think that you could say that it's Final Fantasy, right?
Or foes?
I don't see anything out there. If I saw an item, I would go that way, but I don't really see anything. So I'll probably just go straight. Jade is loving the story and the voice actor so far. I'm glad to hear that. These games always have a high level of quality when it comes to that. You know, the production levels are always quite high for Final Fantasy games. Well, MM says, better than Dragon Quest where every game is literally the same. And you know, there is some truth to be said for that. That Dragon Quest games usually follow the same formula and they do feel very, very similar. That is correct. Even the art style and everything. Alright, Lost Wing. Why is it called Lost Wing? Is this the wing of a creature or something? It's a town, it looks like.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet.
Why is the town empty?
Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle around the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout.
Subtle.
Alright.
I don't even...
Whoa. So there's our... Okay, what they're saying is essentially you have to do the story. You can't go to these other areas until we push forward with the story here. Alright.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
It is very dark. Can you guys see?
That sounds like a child.
A sobbing child. It is a sobbing child. Look.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then?
El Grey Zoro says it's good that Final Fantasy remains different each iteration, because if a game like Dragon Quest always stays the same, you want variety amongst these franchises. Now imagine if every game was exactly the same and they never changed or whatever, right? So it makes sense to have like Final Fantasy be different, but have a more loyalist feeling, a more traditional feeling whenever you play Dragon Quest. Yeah, I kind of feel that. I kind of agree there, because the thing is, I like Dragon Quest. You know, even though it is very similar, I do enjoy the franchise. Drink and meat. I want a salt loach. I don't know about you guys. If I can get my hands on a salt loach, that's some gourmet stuff. I like sucking the loach into my mouth like this. I go, and all the scales, the sliminess, rubbing against all the roof of my mouth, my tongue together. And sometimes if I take my tongue and I move the slime around between my teeth, oh, that's the best feeling on a salt loach. Oh, it's absolute gourmet. Let me tell you guys. I love it. Anyway, where are we going? So there's something over here, but I don't know if there's actually anything in it. See, it's kind of open, but there's nothing there yet. I don't really see anything. I don't see any items or anything. I don't see any enemies or anything. Like, it's weird because it seems like a big area, but I don't know if there's actually anything here yet. Maybe we have to complete the story first, because it looks like there should be stuff here, but there's literally nothing here. See, it's like empty. Huh. I guess we'll go back then. All right. We want some salt loach. Excuse me, salt loach. Here we go. This way. Probably stuff shows up after you advance the plot, so let's go do that. There's the church. We gotta fight some giant Bloodborne-esque creature in here now. Guts, we have air conditioning in the home. We're good handling the hot weather. We have 3 ACs in the house now, so. Oh.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
Guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
He's like, woo, 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 woo. I'm out of here. Oh, great, we have a foot chase. Look how slow you are. You're never gonna catch him. You walk like you got a bunch of boulders stuck on your legs or something. Like you got a fucking giant ball and chain attached to your ass. Look how slow you are in this game. You can't run for shit. Dang. Come on, hurry. Put a rocket in your ass, man. He's got a bunion.
Not yet, my lady, but we have the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Why is her face only on the bottom third of her head? It's so weird looking. Look at how deformed her face is. Her whole head is deformed. It's like a melon that was crushed and turned into like a giant oblong. Whatever. It's really weird. The character designs are so odd. Yeah, it's a cone head. Exactly. She has a fucking cone head. Ugh.
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. But I was getting bored.
A duel. So is she a dominant, or does she just have magic powers? Like you do, but you're, you know, you're not necessarily a dominant. As a, icon. Hey, El Grey Zoro, stop being a disgusting perv in the chat. Thanks, I'd appreciate that. Fucking nasty. So what the hell is that? Wait a minute. So she didn't become a creature, but she summoned the creature? Tirado? What is this?
What is that thing?
That's what I just said. Ah, shit! Ah!
Sid hasn't explained it.
We don't even know what this is.
A little help. My wounds, boy.
I'm knocked down, I couldn't even tell. Okay.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Finally a precision dodge, that's good. Another precision dodge, very good.
You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Too slow.
A third precision dodge, I think I got hit then. Dang, ah, it's doing good too.
Don't let them get away. You better be on your way, Sid. Keep your distance, boy.
Did great damage when it was down.
Don't let them get away. Not this time.
Another precision dodge.
Get him, boy.
Oh.
You know what to do, boy. My wounds, boy.
Damn it, it's almost dead. I don't want to heal if I can avoid it, but I might have to.
Give them all you've got, boy. Get him.
Got it. Didn't have to heal again. Cool. Tirada slain. Wherever the hell a Tirada is. Oh, man. I forgot to equip my other item. Darn it. I had an item I didn't equip yet. Attack plus 7, remember? So we got a Cleric's Medallion. Increases healing potency of potions by 20%. Wyrite, Sharpfang, and Magic to Ash. We got to try to equip those next, right? The store is all over the place? No, not really. Right now, you're having to run into these people who previously were a problem. Is the game for people who've never played Final Fantasy before? This game, the plots of Final Fantasies don't coincide. It's a completely new plot. You could totally play this one and never have played one before. It's perfectly fine.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
I guess she knows
Nick
Sid.
is here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So,
What is wrong with her face?
Adolphus.
Dude, I can't get over it.
remind me.
Her face is so
why was it
snooty
that
and
you
crushed
betrayed
together.
Your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
Pinhead. She's got a pinhead.
And
Yes.
yet here you are, stealing my branded.
Look, his face is perfectly proportioned right.
plotting?
Hers is like whoop,
As
crushed.
if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
You know what it is? She looks like someone who got way too much plastic surgery and destroyed her face in the process. That's what it is. It looks like she just had way too much work done to the point where now the face has lost its original structure and just looks hideous.
And she's gone.
Sorry, I'm so distracted by this. Seriously.
Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Oh man, yeah, Goldfish, is that happened to the creator of Yakuza? He went crazy with plastic surgery. Yeah, I've seen him. Yikes. That's all I have to say about that. What's up, King Michael? Good evening.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. I thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. No offense.
Because he is one.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brain. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
Well, this is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
So he had invited them to his place, basically, but they don't want to leave their town. Oh no, the Spoony Bard!
Whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it slanders the dead. Skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
I mean, he's looking to get revenge for his brother, but he actually doesn't know who that other icon was, right? The other dominant, so he doesn't know who he's looking for. In 13 years, he hasn't found them yet. Meanwhile, in Tears of the Kingdom,
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions.
Bahamut.
Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The Phoenix
this is it.
perished
This
in your
is the
flames.
okay. This is the other icon right
You
here.
do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your
This is
gift.
who we saw at the same time that fought Phoenix, but who is it?
Perhaps you're distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
Margrace?
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
So they have the Ifrit bearer captured, whoever it may be.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
He fell asleep sitting up? He's like me, before I used to drink coffee at night on these late streams. I used to do that all the time. I would nod off right in the middle of an insanely boring cutscene.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
What about you?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. Right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Okay. In the dead of night. As the story progresses, new weapons and items become available at the hideaway trading post, as well as new forging recipes at the Black Hammer. First things first, before you go to another gabbing session, I need to equip my new items. So I've got Badge of Might, attack +7, and the Cleric's Medallion, healing potency increased by 20%. So let's equip those right away. As for abilities, we have 260 ability points. I kind of feel like I want to save up. I want to save up and increase something like dramatically, like increase dodge. See master level. Yeah, let's wait to increase something like that. So
I want you to meet.
Okay.
At this hour.
He's the owner of the tavern, and I'll best hope we're getting a decent night's kit.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
So you could buy a longsword, which will increase your damage by 5 each. That's like nothing. That's like a tiny, tiny bit. There's no point in that at all. Wolfskin Sash. Again, it only increases it by 2. Traveler's Bands. That would increase it by 10, and it costs 680. These pieces. 40,000? Edels of the Empire Orchestrion Roll. So this is one of the songs that you can play on that jukebox, but it costs 40,000. We're not even close to being able to afford that. All right, I'm not gonna buy anything. Screw it.
Keep fighting the
Way
good
too
fight.
expensive. Quest destination nearby. Where? Where? Straight ahead? Past him? Okay, it wasn't loaded. You saw that? It wasn't showing up for a second? Alright. So, by the way, guys, if you're enjoying tonight's stream, if you give it a like, I'd really appreciate it. We have almost 300 people, but 60 likes. We hit 100, that'd be great. Thank you.
Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You won't believe me if I told you. Quinton here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary.
Well, he does now. He said it, stupid idiot.
People were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example.
You mean to think that's on his face clearly inside of anyone who looks?
People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked.
I think it's another fast travel point right there next to him.
I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
You accept the Hanged Man from Quinton. Seal obtained.
May the mothers guide you.
Grim Reaper, good luck downloading all your upgrades so you can actually play the game.
But here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Okay.
This thing really works.
And another mission over here. It's kind of like you just got to get through the story parts until it finally activates the ability to play again, right? Woodcutter.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid.
Whoa,
What
whoa.
have to say about this? Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Waluders.
Did you look at him?
What a name.
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you.
Grim Reaper said you got the deluxe edition of the game. From what I saw when I was looking at the different editions, it seems like the deluxe edition just came with like a soundtrack and something else, and I was like, I really don't think that's going to be worth extra money for me, so didn't get it. Just got the regular edition.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now. Along with the others. Poor buggers.
Poor buggers?
These others. Was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that you weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did.
Okay.
Including the church. And wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see.
So they're not loyalists, they're royalists. Because they're sided with the royals. They're called royalists. The first I've used that term, I heard that term used in anything, but okay, royalist. Down here now. So someone in the chat just said they're 15 hours in and the game is incredibly linear, kind of disappointing for Final Fantasy. If you remember, Final Fantasy 13, I don't know how many of you played it or played it when it was new. No exaggeration, Final Fantasy 13 is incredibly linear for something like 30 hours. Then all of a sudden you hit those open plains and the game becomes vibrant and different and exciting and so much better. Why on earth the pacing was so bad that you had to go through that much linear content to get to the open part, I have no idea, but the game dramatically increased in quality when you did. I wonder if that's what this game will be then. I don't know.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood.
That's who you saw.
And his equally shady lass.
The beginning.
Not much to go on. But... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back.
Yeah, there is.
And I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Alright. Speak with Quentin. There's a lot of speaking. Let me tell you, we're doing a lot of speaking right now.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Oh, nice. By the way, we have ants.
I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services.
Wow.
The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left.
Our next quest, I guess.
I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
This guy's very pushy. The following evening. Whole day has passed. What did they do all day?
That took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade.
Oh, we skipped it. They already did it.
It's easier. Don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
We're on into the night, right?
Unless
the road south.
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
So yeah, I guess we're just heading. We're heading right south. There is no other content from what I can see. If you take a look, it would have said, you know, that there was like other missions and stuff. There's nothing. So I guess it's true. This is just very linear. We're just supposed to follow along where we're going. There's no point. If there's nothing in the cellar, why go to the cellar? See, it seems like there's nothing there. All right. Frank White says, how's the combat? I like the combat. However, I will be honest. it's a little hard to dodge enemy attacks, especially the first time you're facing a certain kind of enemy, because you don't know what they're capable of doing, right? So, I'm taking a lot of damage fighting these enemies for the first time. But I haven't died yet, so I guess that's a good thing. I think once you get better with your abilities and stuff, it'll actually be more interesting. I don't want to go the cellar passage. I need to go right here. You can't. Look, you can't go right. The hell? How do we do this then? So this is the wrong way then. This door is the wrong way. Yeah, we gotta go around the other way, I guess. Yeah, I guess we gotta go back up and then the long way this way. See what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to tell what you're doing. The frame rate too, like during combat, because the frame rate dips, it's hard to see all the what's going on. It's kind of chaotic and kind of hard to like really make do with what's going on sometimes. So I can go left and then hook a right. Yeah, see, it wants me to go this way. And then if I hook a right, I can't go right. Look, they want me to go here. You can't go there. Is there a way to do it from here? No. Like, how the hell do I get up there? Look. What the hell is this? A chest? I just found a random chest. 5 bloody hides. Oh, boy. This is just a dead end, right? Nothing back here. So I found 5 bloody hides, but a dead end. How do I get up to this freaking thing? Yeah, thanks for telling me, but that's a dead end. Look. How do I get to this area right here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It seems like I need to get to this bridge somehow. Like, how do I get up there? Up here? Okay, maybe this way? Okay. It's confusing. Because remember, this is like a more realistic 3D map. So it's pretty confusing trying to figure out how to get around. Okay, now we're on our way. No, but admittedly, the frame rate is kind of jarring a little bit. The fact that sometimes it's great and sometimes it's choppy, especially during combat, could be a problem in more challenging fights later on. So we're off Cutter's Gate. We're gonna head south here. We're gonna head all the way down. There might be some optional stuff there. I guess we'll see. But I guess we're off to the forest again.
Sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would.
Well, you should know.
I have 3 regular potions. That's it. What was that? That was a little weird. Okay. Bloomkiss is getting the precision dodge feels satisfying. I want to get it. I'm gonna save. We're at 200 points. I want to get that next, I think.
Wrong way, friend.
Soldiers.
It's over.
See, I have no idea what's going on right now. I really have no clue. I'm just kind of mashing and tracking and just attacking. I can't see. Do you see anything besides a bouncing energy bar? Alright, well, I kicked some ass there. Took that party out without much issue, right? I received a tip of $1.69 from Murray. Now that YouTube has a cool heart thing in the chat, are you going to add it to the stream on screen? No. You can't even do that, I don't think. I think it's only for some, if you're watching the live stream yourself, you can see it, but I can't. I don't think I'd be able to display it on my screen unless I showed the whole chat, which I'm not going to do. As you know, I don't like showing the whole chat on my screen here. We have plenty of people who watch my playthroughs after the fact who are not interested in seeing the full chat represented, so. Okay. Wade says the game needs more Hadoukens and Shoryukens. There is a Shoryuken. There's a Phoenix Shoryuken, but I unequipped it and I'm using the other 2 abilities.
They've no chance of holding.
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
What?
Okay.
The
king.
On a whim, do you?
As he said.
This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Anything over here in the corner? Yes. I'm gonna say. But there was a little area over here that was a little different. A sharp fang. What's in this little area? Over here, anything? Why is there... Is that just light? There's nothing here? Seriously? I guess there's nothing here. Maybe later on there's something here for a quest. But for now, there's just... It's empty. Came over here for nothing, right? Nice. Ugh.
You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. That's enough. Get him, boy. Stay down.
Just stomping them when they're down. Pretty messed up, actually.
Keep your distance, boy.
Cool. Blood-curdling scream.
Don't let them get away. It's over. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
So you just you keep doing that teleport back and forth between enemies.
You tried.
Right now the enemies suck. They don't really do much.
Normans. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Boy, I hope you like linear exploration, button masher combat. Because that's what you're gonna get for now, anyway. I'm not saying that's the whole game, but it seems like that's what they're going for in that early part.
Sick of Torgal.
Over with the air juggle. Did you see that? That was nice.
Keep your distance, boy. It's over. Get him.
Look at that. I don't even know. I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm kicking so much ass, I can't even see what it is, but I'm kicking ass regardless. So there you go. Best destination nearby.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge.
A sluice?
It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
There's that red star we saw earlier. The intro of the game, right? Well, I think we're already done with that, and we're going on to the next part, right? So here we are in Lost Wing, and they want us to go to the next part of the game, which is called Care Norvent. All right. On to Caer Norvent. So we continue to head east.
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
Oh, great.
I'll have my men ready to depart.
Oh, look, it's going to be Game of Thrones. Right now, here we go. They have to have these scenes. Game of fucking Thrones.
Engulf the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Who is Barnabas? I don't even know who this is.
Yes,
Who's Barnabas?
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But of course not.
So Barnabas is the king.
Liege. I serve you, and you alone.
So stupid. 1,000,000% they're trying to be like edgy Game of Thrones.
First entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me.
Do we really need to see his whole body too?
Let me go.
Seriously. It's so lame. And by the way, what was the point of that scene? What purpose did that scene actually serve in the entirety of the game? Nothing. It's pretty sad, actually, the direction that they took for this.
Report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
So stupid. Literally, you have no clue what just happened besides Barnabas is the king. They could have said that in one sentence. Barnabas is the king. And he wants to control the dominance. Okay. Did we need that fucking scene? No, we didn't.
All clear.
Liza for Soul, thank you for the super chat. I'll shut that out when I get a chance here, when there's not a cutscene. Oh my god, the cutscenes ended? The cutscenes have ended. We can actually play the game for a little bit further here tonight. It's, if you can believe it, it's gotten even darker. The game has gotten even darker. I can see even less now. Anyway, thank you, Liza for Soul. He did a $20 tip and basically says his mother won't eat, won't basically exercise or do anything, so he makes her healthy food. Well, good for you. Caring for your mom is a nice thing to do, for sure. So thank you, Liza for Soul, for the $20 super chat. I have no idea what the hell that has to do with Final Fantasy 16. You know, but I guess thanks for the contribution regardless. And I wish your mom the best. How about that? Oh, I just realized, look at this. Pedigree Lone Hunter. Look at this. Apparently you can level up Torgal's abilities too, but I don't know how. But apparently you can. 320. We're trying to get 500. When I get 500, I get the better precision dodge. See that? That's what I'm working on. It even says mastery extends trigger window. So basically then you'll be able to to do precision dodge on everything, right?
You'll have to teach me sometime.
I can't see diddly dick down here, man. It is so dark. Let's try to get through this dark part. Hopefully there's like a light inside somewhere because, man, I paid $70 to squint.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the vase.
In here.
This is the dungeons.
They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Sid. This gate.
Well, Life's Result another super chat. He says, you know, hoes ain't loyal, but love of a mother is. You term that and say it so eloquently. Such a turn of phrase. Life's for soul. You have like the soul of a poet, I think. It's amazing. Jade says, Sid sounds like Sam Elliott. Kind of. He's not, though. He's definitely a voice actor that's been in other games like Diablo 4. But I get you. He does have that deep voice of like a Sam Elliott. You're right.
At your leisure, Clive.
Two arms. Someone's already attacking them? They're already under attack. What's going on out here? The traitor Sid may already be. Oh, shit! Can't see. I couldn't see I got hit by something completely off screen.
Keep your distance, boy.
Air tracking. Sid killed him when he was down.
Where to next?
Alright. The voice actor of Sid is actually from Game of Thrones? Seriously? Oh my god. Could they have done anything else to copy Game of Thrones?
To more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
Well, if I could see the doors, maybe I would try one, but I can't fucking see anything. Here, let's try this.
How about a window?
Bloody show off. Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left them.
Sick of trouble. Stay down.
Did the dog teleport? Didn't he? Oh, this is what's hitting me. The mage is hitting me, but I can't get over there. I'm stuck, locked on. I don't know how to change targets. The game has never explained that so far. That's definitely going to be a problem in the long run, not being able to change targets. Right? As you're in a room full of enemies, you need to hit one to stop the rest. And I can't figure out how to change targets. Like, I don't know why they haven't explained that yet. This way? Isn't this where we came in? I guess not.
There, boy. It's over. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down.
A triple nut stomp. Did you see that? You probably couldn't because we're in pitch blackness, but I was triple nut stomping the guy. Pretty brutal. There's an item over there I can see. Not sure how we get over there.
Welcome back, Lord Coupon.
Oh, I'm not scared.
Keep your distance, boy. A little... my wounds, boy.
Need to end this quickly.
Alright, here we go again with this. I can't see what's going on, and he hits me with a move I can't avoid.
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Over here. Satisfaction. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Need to end this quickly. Keep your distance, boy.
Amazing. I got a high potion. I used 2 regular potions. I got a high potion. I know. Somebody kill for a flashlight.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
These poor sods. The enemy's there. What was on the ground level then? I'm assuming that's where we need to go. So what was the other way then? Oh, a chest. What's in the chest? The Favor of Fire, Scarlet Cyclone. Did you read that? So, there's Scarlet Cyclone. What is the Favor of Fire? Right? What the hell does that even mean? I have no idea. I picked up something that said the Favor of Fire. The game hasn't explained that yet. I don't know what that was. An accessory? Okay. The Favor of Fire Scarlet Cyclone increases Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8%. 8%? That's pathetic. I'm putting that on. I'll see you tomorrow, Willow. Have a good night. This is absolutely lame. Why would I equip that? Selling that junk.
All this bloody running.
They're running.
After them.
Get back here, you cowards. Attacking an opponent from the front while its guardian deals no damage, circle to the rear and penetrate its defenses. Certain basic abilities like Burning Blade and Charge Magic and iconic abilities like Rising Flames will instantly break the guard.
Seems they were expecting it.
You don't say.
Get him!
Give them all he's got, boy. My wounds, boy. There, boy. Just don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal.
I didn't beat this guy yet. You got new enemies to throw. Dead?
Stay down.
Now he is. Royal Sigfrier. Take this, you disgusting Sigfrier. Now where's Roy?
It's over.
Royal Mastiffs, chop them up.
Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Get him.
It almost seems like having the game just determine what you're attacking is better, because it always seems to rotate you towards something that looks like it's trying to attack you, and then you can interrupt it.
A little help.
Oh, that's totally what I wanted. I didn't want to charge into the enemy there. I wanted to hang back and miss completely. All right, see, I want to get to this mage over here. Okay, the mage is dead already, so it's all good.
Don't let them get away. That's enough. Over here.
Well, I attacked from behind by this guy. I couldn't see him.
Sick of Toggle. Too slow.
Don't know the magician is. This is. Let's kill this guy.
Keep your distance, boy. Can't take much more of this. That's right.
There's one of these guys can drop the
Stay down.
Alright, potion and gill. Very exciting. I was gonna say they came from over here, so this is probably where we're headed. What happened? Oh my god, I failed it. I failed it. I couldn't open the door. I failed miserably. I door opening.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
All right. Another church.
What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Well, you shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you?
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice? I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
Green versus lightning. Who's the weakness here?
finish them.
So now you gotta fight the clones.
Well, Sid. At least it's not 3 against 1.
My wounds, boy! Get him!
Probably gonna die here because I don't know their abilities or their hits or anything yet, you know.
Give them all you've got.
Ooh, see? The other one hit me with lightning there. Oh, oh. What the hell is this? Okay. Okay. Hit each other.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get up, boy.
I don't know what the hell is going on. Missed completely, couldn't see. I still can't see, and I'm almost out of healing.
Don't let them get away.
What the hell is this now? Dude, how am I supposed to know any of these attack patterns? They're all insane looking, right? I don't know what the hell any of them are.
Not this time.
Well, that's it. I moved healing. Yeah, no way I'm winning this.
Toggle. She doesn't look happy, Toggle. Come on.
I have no healing.
Don't let them get away.
How am I supposed to dodge when I've never seen the attack before? This is dumb as shit. So I'm definitely dying. There's nothing I can do about this. I don't know what's going on, right?
Sick of Toggle. A little help. A little help.
How on earth am I supposed to kill her? The healing is absolutely terrible.
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
I parried? Wow.
Toggle. My wounds, boy. My wounds, boy. Too slow.
did it? I did it! I didn't die. I had no healing and I pulled it off. Damn. Level up. So what it was once it was one-on-one, you could just isolate them and learn their patterns to dodge. It was too hard to dodge them when it was 2-on-1, but once I killed one, then I was able to focus on the one and learn the dodges for the slower attacks, and then I beat it. So, okay. I kept spamming the heal with the dog as well, Torgal. So, alright, cool. Clouded eyes, sharp fangs, and magic ash, all crafting materials. Alright. Well then. By the way, thank you, Little Crow, for the super chat. I have no plans to play Pikmin 1 and 2 anytime soon. And Lies for Soul had done a $20 super chat. If Low Tier God ever wanted to play me in a set in Street Fighter 6, I would do it. But he has no desire to play me in anything. I've asked him years ago, and he said no. So it ain't gonna happen unless someone else convinces him. It ain't gonna be me.
Do I look all right?
He got hit once, and he's dying. Literally, he got hit once.
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Alright. Well. I'm going to assume the game auto-saved. I really hope. Because, I honestly don't know if it did. I want to do a manual save just in case because we are out of time. So. There we go. And that is it. So, when we continue next session, that will not be premiere day. I guess we'll continue on with this action-packed segment. Honestly, the boss fight was interesting because at first it seemed completely unfair. But once I took out the one and I was just focused on the other and I kept spamming heal with Torgal, I was able to pretty much beat it easily. I could definitely see people having issue with that boss fight at first, not knowing what to do, and dying a few times. But I got it done on the first shot, which is nice. So, alright, well, thank you all. This is a great new release day for Final Fantasy 16. And I'm probably going to do a little YouTube short tonight of my thoughts about the game. I think I will. I think I'll do like a brief short on my phone to let everyone know in like a nutshell my summarized thoughts about the game. And of course, I'll talk more in depth about this on tomorrow's podcast. But overall, I had a great time with all of you. I hope that you enjoyed the game so far. It's definitely very different. Again, every Final Fantasy is so different, right? But I am enjoying it. I hope that you will join me later in the week for more. If you are watching this on demand on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed all 5 parts here on release day. Remember, liking these videos, leaving comments for engagement helps a ton. And anything else, it's been a great day of fun here with Final Fantasy, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, this will continue on in a little bit. So thanks very much. Until then, peace out. And don't let the Torgal get fleas. That's right.